like science.
I like science.
I like science.
Okay.
Well, it's been a day.
I clicked the OK button for
Oh,
this is being recorded. I'm being
good,
surveyed.
good. Yeah, I'm not happy that Zoom is now forced like an AI panel onto the main page of the app. And
Yeah, that's annoying. We should be able to turn that shit off.
yeah,
I don't
well,
want
I
to be
don't,
using resources I don't want to use.
yeah, we don't have to use it so far, but
Okay,
if it
that's good.
starts just absolutely doing shit like that, I'm gonna be very upset
Right.
because AI is flawed
Uh-huh.
and takes up so many resources and it's not worth it.
And it replaces human labor. It gets
Hmm.
things wrong. It plagiarizes.
Yeah, yeah. It just it's not a good idea. It's
Yep.
not a good idea. They're thinking, oh yeah, it's like the enterprise computer. It's not. It's not even close. Not even close. Notice how in this episode the computer does not talk.
Well, it'd be fine to have AI if we were post-scarcity society. We're
Yeah,
not.
we're not.
If AI replaces labor, what happens to those people's jobs? People assume they'll find other jobs. What other jobs?
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to all go into construction? And what happens when you have robots doing the construction? They have 3D printed homes now.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound like a good idea
Yeah.
because 3D printed homes seems like again a waste of
Mm-hmm.
resources.
Mm-hmm.
And also, is it going to stand up to the years of weathering and whatnot?
Probably not.
God. They get a new toy and they think that it's the end all and be all of everything, and all it is an idiot.
Well, it's because they don't value labor. They think we
Yeah.
can be replaced with automation.
Yeah, well, guess what? They can be replaced too.
And the immediate thought was, oh yeah, we can all the labor jobs, like all hard labor jobs, replace with automation. But it's the creative jobs they're going after.
Mm-hmm.
It's creating music, it's creating writing. It's teachers are using AI to grade papers. Students are using AI to write papers. Nobody's learning anything.
No.
Everybody's shutting their brain off and letting bots talk to bots, and they're just humans are becoming obsolete.
And
And
that's
so
terrifying.
what you need to do is go out there and create something,
Mm-hmm.
do something. And, I'm currently writing a book and that might be terrible, but it's my book and I'm not using AI to help me write it.
No, why
I
would
don't think
you?
AI
AI's
could because I'm
dumb.
world building. This is my original world that I'm creating with original characters.
Yeah,
AI would take from somebody else's writing and use that to invent and populate whatever. It wouldn't
yeah.
be an original setting.
So yeah, down with AI.
Yeah, down with AI. That and noise pollution, water pollution. You look at the drinking
Air
water
pollution.
nearby a data center and it's just murky. It's almost as bad as fracking.
Mm-hmm. Let's just stop doing that, shall
Mhm.
we?
Yeah,
Oh,
and why
we
people
won't
are
though.
still into coal and oil. It's like, just go to solar, go to wind,
Well, see, that's
go
the
to
thing.
hydro.
It's always about a shortcut.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
always
it's
about a
all
shortcut.
about limited resources because it costs money
Mm-hmm.
and therefore profit is like, yeah, we only have so much of this resource, therefore we can put a price tag on it when the sun is there. Yeah, the resources like the minerals to make a battery, that's where the cost is.
Mm-hmm.
To make a solar battery, but the sun itself, it's going to be there. You just need to store the power.
All right, so there is your rant, our rant on
Hmm.
AI and its evils.
Yep.
And let's talk about this episode. So, as we announced last week, this is the first episode of Star Trek to air, except it wasn't.
Right.
It was actually aired third, but this is the first episode that they made after they decided that they weren't going to go with the characters in the cage except for Spock.
Right.
And so yeah, things, and it's interesting too because being shown third, there are inconsistencies because their uniforms, like this is the pilot episode, their uniforms are weird.
They're all in their Christmas sweaters.
They're all in their Christmas sweaters that zip up the back, Christmas jumpers for those in the
Yep.
UK. And it looks like the command people like Spock and Kirk and whatnot are in this bright gold, and then the others who are in like engineering and whatnot are kind of like this dull tan.
Yeah, they don't have the nice bold red. They've got
Yeah.
this green. They have the blue,
Yeah,
but
they have
people
the
are
blue for
also in
medical and
weird
science.
colors too, because you're like, okay, why is that person in blue? Like, why is Sulu in blue?
He's acting like he's in medical, that's why.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah,
not
they brought in
talking.
a bunch of the department heads to stand like they're about to sing a Christmas carol.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what to do with their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's day one of acting, guys. Learn what to do with your hands.
Yeah.
Don't just stand there with them to your side like, this is awkward.
Well, if you're all supposed to be staring at a screen, then that's one thing. But yeah. So, in case you are not aware, this is the Gary Mitchell episode,
Gary Mitchell, clap, clap,
and
clap, clap, clap.
quite a way to start, really.
Yeah, it's a hell of an episode to start with, and just casually bringing up extrasensory perception and how it's a standard procedure to test people for it, which drops off after this episode. Like nobody
Mm-hmm.
talks about espers anymore. Their
Nope.
esper test is
It
like,
was
oh yeah,
something.
I scored really high on my esper, and it's like, okay.
I'm sure it was something that was a big deal in the time that this episode was made.
Yeah, it's like
But
makes it sound like Babylon 5, where that's a thing, where
yeah,
humans do have the psychic ability and they're separated and trained accordingly if they score a certain amount, or they're made to suppress it, like
fucking
Ivanova's
Psychor.
mother. Yeah.
Psychor can eat shit and die.
Yep. But yeah, in Star Trek, it's like, yeah, some of the alien races are psychic, like, the Vulcans, but humans, that
Betazoids.
wasn't really addressed.
Yeah, betazoids aren't exactly psychic, but they can talk to each other in their minds.
Right. Well, uh, Troy can pick up on the emotions of non-betazoids.
Yeah, but that's because she's only half betazoid.
Ah,
So otherwise, she'd be a full telepath.
okay. So if she was full betazoid, she could also
Yeah,
other races communicate. So it's not just between themselves.
right.
Okay.
So anyway, so this starts kind of with a bang. It's start date 1312.4 or 1312.4 as Kirk says it.
Right.
And they have found evidence of this ship. Did I write down what it was?
The Valiant.
The Valiant, yes. That had disappeared, blown up, whatever. And there's something floating in space that they're going to bring in because there's a recorded distress signal that's luring them there from
Yeah.
200 years ago.
Yeah, it's basically the black box.
Yeah, it's a big black box,
Yep.
except it's not boxy at all. It looks like
It looks
a,
like a probe from
a probe.
from centuries earlier.
Yep. So of course they're gonna bring it on board. They managed to transport it in,
Yeah,
and
to a lot of
Spock,
noises.
a lot of noises.
It was
Spock
like
is
calling up on a modem.
yeah. So yeah, it's a that's what they call a small vessel. This is this old style ship recorder,
Yeah,
small
and then they
vessel.
freak out when its light starts flickering,
Yeah.
which is kind of
Um
funny. It's like red alert, and there's a big emergency thing, and then credits is like over a blinking light. Geez, guys, overreact much?
yeah, and so it seems like that this ship went beyond the galactic barrier and they're like, "Well, okay, we're going there." Excuse me,
Uh-huh.
but I recall in Star Trek Discovery that crossing a galactic barrier was not a simple thing.
Well,
In
this
fact,
was
it
the
would probably kill you.
simple thing either, because they wrecked a lot of their ship because they came to that purple edge
Yeah,
and
the
went
purple.
into it and basically burned out the engines
Yeah.
doing so.
Even so, it seems like it should be more difficult than it was,
Yeah.
especially going by what Discovery went through.
Didn't they talk about 9 dead
Yes, nine
somewhere?
people died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
going after this device.
Which they just decided casually that they were going to do.
Yeah, that's not very good captaining there, Mr.
Yeah.
Kirk.
Yeah. Also, I noticed there was a different hot girl on the bridge. Um,
Yeah, just there to stand behind Kirk, and he calls her Jones and her name's Smith, which was
mm,
a pretty funny joke. But boy, she was pretty hot.
she was, and she definitely had a thing going on with Gary Mitchell.
Oh yeah, because they were very handholdy. And a
Yeah.
lot of misogyny and a lot of womanizing in this episode, and that's typical, I guess, of the original series. Just casual references to women as sexual um, objects.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if they're not a sexual object, they're a walking refrigerator unit.
Yep.
The old thing, either you're a slut or a bitch. It's
Yeah.
like a
That
slut sleeps with everybody but you. No, wait a minute. This
a bitch
slut
sleeps with
sleeps with, yeah,
everybody.
yeah, something like that. I forget what it is.
I think it's a bitch sleeps with
And
everybody
like
but you, and a slut just
slut
sleeps
sleep
with
with
everybody.
everybody. Yeah.
But also, I don't appreciate either of those titles.
Nope.
So,
Yep. Yeah,
yeah,
because they're very gendered. That's why I like asshole, because it applies to everybody.
it does. It
And you could be a
does.
lady asshole.
Yes, you can. So we've got other hot woman, Dr. Daner, who is
Yeah, she is tall. Drink of water.
she's quite glorious. And the thing is that she has almost the same hairstyle as the other hot girl,
Yeah, they're both blondes
both blondes, because
with
that's
kind of a
valued,
shoulder length hair.
Yeah. And the thing is that the reason that they had a tough time getting through the galactic barrier is because, quote, the ship encountered some unknown force. Well, great. Thanks for explaining
Thanks
that.
for the psychobabble, guys.
Yeah. And of course they're treating ESP like it's a fact.
Oh yeah, it's like saying that they even test for it in the academy. It's like, what?
Yeah. That's weird. That's just weird.
Yeah, there's a
Um
lot of things weird about this episode. Like Shouty Spock is weird.
Yeah, shouty Spock, that's not the first time he's been shouty because he was really shouty in the cage too.
Yeah, he's very loud. It's like, dude, you're not a stage actor right now. You can dial it down. You're on television.
Yeah, well, there were directors, so
Yeah.
he's doing what he asked to
It
do.
was pretty funny too, because Kirk's right in the middle of addressing the ship over the PA system.
Mm.
And he's like, hey, crew, this is what's up, blah, 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 blah. And just suddenly Spock says, it's reporting now that this is happening and that's happening and this. And then Kirk just kind of looks over at him and is like, anyway, continue, continue, continue.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Shouty Spock?
Yeah, I was just
Or
that's all I
just,
had about shouty Spock.
uh, oh, an
Um,
unknown force, ESP being a thing.
yeah, the bridge took a beating as well. I mean, the whole ship took a
Oh,
beating
yeah, the
when
consoles are
they
smoking.
encountered
There's fires
this
everywhere.
unknown force. 9 people
They have
dead,
no
as we
breaker
said.
system.
No breaker system at all. Main engines burned out. And Gary Mitchell now has silver eyes.
Silver eyes.
Silver
Silver
eyes.
eyes.
And
Soon it will be psychic time. Very Christmas themed episode. Yes, Gary Mitchell has silver
yeah,
eyes and he can
yes,
speed read
he can
and he
now
can make
speed
himself
read.
deaded.
He basically has complete control over his body and his thoughts, supposedly.
Yeah, he
And
was
he's
reading Spinoza
basically,
and he doesn't agree.
yeah, he's also got on a Cobra Kai outfit
Oh
in
yeah, he
blue.
has a sleeveless hospital robe. It's like with insignia on it, and it looks like he's a character select on Street Fighter.
Well,
Michigan.
to be fair, it's good to have, like a patient outfit that does have arms free, in case you need to be injected with shit. So
Oh, true. Yet they always
yeah,
inject you where you have clothing.
I know, right?
And when he gets sedated right next to Kirk's arm. It's like that was really close to
Mm-hmm.
ejecting Kirk.
Yep, that would have been a bad thing.
Yep.
Uh, well, and Kirk's known Gary Mitchell for a long time. That's established in this episode. And
Such so that Mitchell hooked him up with what sounded like another blonde that that Kirk almost married.
was it that night on Deneb 4? I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
believe so. Something like that. Oh, that was with the Novan.
Oh, right,
And
right.
apparently, if you sleep with a Nova, you have side effects for weeks.
I don't want to
So,
know any more about that.
yep.
So yeah, and as you said, he's been speed reading on his e-reader,
Uh-huh.
and we have no McCoy. We have no McCoy. We have some guy that I don't even think I wrote the
Yeah, we
name
have an
down
older
of.
doctor. About the e-reader, there was something very web archive about it.
Mm.
That it was just like PDF images of documents that were scanned
So
as he's reading
in
Spinoza.
other words, they were showing us a glimpse of our future and they didn't know it.
Yeah, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
Internet Archive, and it was what is it? The Grafenberg pro something organization something. Yeah, that just collects all these public domain books, and so you can go, yeah, Grafenberg Project, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're just a archive of old books, like if you want to read some Dostoevsky.
indeed. I wrote down in my notes, I wrote down no McCoy yet, and then I wrote so telekinesis-ish.
Yeah, well, it's he has the cornucopia of psychic abilities to the
Yes.
point where it goes beyond any psychic abilities I'm aware of, where you can actually manifest things into reality just by thinking about it, like when he creates
Hmm.
an oasis later.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can manipulate objects with his mind because he's thirsty, so he pours himself a cup of water, which is a neat little trick, and then he telekinesis it over to him.
Well, he
This little,
telekinesis the cup over to the faucet.
yeah, to the faucet and then to himself so he can have a drink.
Yeah,
He'd be really good at beer pong because this
absolutely.
reminded me of those solo cups that you'd see at college.
Hmm. And yeah, of course, Daner has to come in, and she's fascinated by what's going on with him, and he gets grabby. He gets
He
grabby,
gets very grabby with
very
her.
grabby. And the next thing I wrote was, "Dude, you have a girlfriend."
Yeah. I don't know. I
That
get the feeling that Smith is like the community bicycle. Everybody's been for a ride. Because the way
Mhm.
she was hanging around Kirk was like waiting for a lap dance or something, just like right behind him.
Yeah, but things got rough, she went to Gary,
It's
so
just
I'm
like,
thinking they had something going on there.
polish your penis, Captain? That kind of thing.
That's the episode title right there.
Well, you think so? Think that one would
No,
get through? Hmm.
you get the choice. You get the choice
All
as
right.
always. Yeah. So now Gary's just toying with the Enterprise, and Spock uh well, they're going to this automated station. There's no life forms there. It's all automated, and to actually restore their engines. That's what they're going there for. But they also want to strand him there. Want to strand Gary Mitchell there.
Yep.
Spock is like, no, you should kill him.
Right. That those are the options. Either abandon him or kill him. While he's in hospital, his buddy that we saw on the bridge earlier comes by, and I guess he's in engineering.
Hmm.
Because, he comes by just to see how Mitchell's doing, and Mitchell's like, "Hey, dude, you might want to check these things again because they're basically turned to lead. You know, you're gonna blow up the whole deck if you start the engines again." Because he could see into this guy's mind what he had seen and picked up on something the engineer missed.
Yep.
So that was an element. And then they had a big team meeting about what to do with Mitchell, and that's when, after the meeting ends, Spock's like, "Hey, you can either, get rid of him this way or get rid of him that way." Because the
Yeah.
ship's warning system itself, the captain ordered the ship to be destroyed because they
Yep.
were experimenting with psychic abilities, and that's how this all happened in the first place.
Yeah. Also, we see a black man on the bridge.
We saw him twice. We saw
Saw
him
him
leave and
twice.
we saw him arrive,
Hmm.
but he never said anything that I noticed.
Yeah. So yeah, Mitchell's now. Oh, by the way, the plant they're going to is Delta Vega. Mitchell is now fully telekinetic. and they were I can't remember exactly what dialogue was said, but it said that there was nobody there. And I wrote down, "Ain't nobody here but us
It's
chickens.
chickens. Ain't
Ain't
nobody
nobody
here.
here at all." Anyway,
Five Guys Named Mo.
yep, excellent, excellent Broadway show. Um, basically, it's like there's something else inside Gary Mitchell now, and not Gary Mitchell anymore.
Well, I think he's reached that psychic level, and it's something I've been kind of looking into because the character I'm writing is hyper sane, and it's a level of consciousness above human consciousness. And it's kind of dangerous because it's about like being insane too, is that you don't view humanity at the same level because you're above it.
Yeah.
And that can be very dangerous. And it's like they're saying is he's reaching this stage of consciousness where he can look at humanity as being obsolete. Is that they're unnecessary, they're troublesome, they're ugly and incompetent, and that Mitchell could do without them.
Yeah, well then go on and do your own thing, dude. Don't
Yep.
exterminate, lower, quote unquote, lower life
Yep.
forms. I mean, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it's this he's got this superiority complex now.
It's similar to Jakar describing the shadows in Babylon 5.
Mm,
Is the shadows and the Vorlons too can look at us like ants, that they're above us. And, do you think this ant knows at all about us? Doesn't. It's just crawling along on this leaf. The same is true of us and the Vorlons and the shadows, that we're ants to them.
yeah, well, those ants sure did some damage, didn't they?
Yeah, well, when one of the ants is Ivanova, it's another question entirely.
And when
Speaking of
one of the ants
psychics,
is Delin, you don't fuck with that.
yeah, that's true. Ladies, the ladies of Babylon 5. Wow.
Yep, they are fantastic. Love those
Hmm.
ladies. Love those ladies. Yeah, where was it? Uh,
So
so
desert
okay.
planet Oasis, etc., etc.
Yeah, that guy gets killed. The guy with about the engines, the engineer, he gets
Oh, that
killed,
buddy guy gets choked to death.
choked to death
Yes.
with a cable. Don't leave those cables just laying around, guys. Come
Yeah.
on. And Kirk's like, okay, everybody get off the planet
I'm
and
gonna
get
grab
me a
this
phase, get me
weird
this ray
looking
gun.
rifle.
It's a phaser rifle, but it looks like a 1930s ray gun, I swear
It
to
looks
God.
like something you made out of an erector set.
It's just very,
It's very low budge.
yeah, yeah,
It's very B movie. It's like, oh, just glue these things together, put some masking tape around that. There you go. Here's your rifle.
yeah. So the
Oh yeah, I like how John Wayne walks off the set too with the rifle because he just got beat up. So he's got kind of a limp going on.
yep.
It's very John Wayne.
Uh Also there's some dramatic zoom ins during this thing, but
Yeah. Oh,
basically
it's not as bad
now,
as the opening to Homefront that we watched
oh my God,
with its crash zooms.
the
It's like
crash
you
zooms
did
are
a
crazy.
double crash zoom in this establishing shot. What the hell?
Yeah, it got better,
It got better, but yeah, opening, you're like, what are you doing?
they were trying to get your attention.
Jason
Um,
Statham.
love Jason Statham. So yeah, and now Gary has is converting Daner into his
Yeah.
goddess, I guess,
Well, they both
acolyte at
got
first.
hit
Yeah,
by this weird electronic strange force energy thing,
yeah,
and he reacted quicker than she did. This seems to be maybe a natural process
mm,
that she's going through, that she develops the silver eyes as well.
yeah. And you said they looked like the adults of the damned.
Yeah, they do look like the adults of the dam. That might be our show title
There you
because
go.
they very much have the glowy eyes, especially because she has the blonde hair.
Mm,
It's like just a grown-up version of the Children of the Damned.
yeah.
Sans British accent.
Kirk does have one great insight is how do you sneak up on a god?
Yeah.
You don't. That's how you don't sneak up on a god.
Several references to gods. And
Yeah.
blasphemy. It's like, is it blasphemy when you are a god
hmm
to
So
say
yeah,
you're a god?
basically Gary Mitchell tries to kill Kirk, digs
Yep.
him a grave
Oh yeah, with
with
the
his
wrong name on
brain,
it.
and and basically Kirk
Kirk
Kirk does the
foos
most
him.
ridiculous fighting, the hand chops and shit. He does
What?
this dramatic barrel roll
Yeah,
to
he
get
barrel rolls a lot in this. He barrel
yeah.
rolls before he takes a shot at somebody. He's
Yeah,
like somersaulting over the place like a little tumbler.
he is the worst fighter. He
Oh
truly
yeah,
is.
James T. Kirk's or James R. Kirk's fighting style
Yeah,
leaves a lot to be desired.
it does
Because
indeed.
yeah, drop kicks, karate chops to the wrong area.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're gonna chop somebody, you want to get the collarbone because if you actually break the collarbone, it collapses the whole arm.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually render somebody's arm useless if you collapse the collarbone because that's holding it all in place.
And
But
honestly, is a chop good for that? I would say a punch would be a
no,
better
no, a chop,
choice.
if you go with the ridge part of your hand, that's pretty hard. And if you come down on the collarbone, because it's all about it's basic physics.
Mm.
It's the area of impact with force to the area you're striking. So if you have a narrow area like the edge, that's why they call it a knife hand.
Oh,
It's because it's like cutting. I mean, that's cutting hand in Tai Chi is like that. Like
right.
supposedly you could actually remove skin with cutting hand, but that's kind of woo stuff that I don't necessarily believe in. Because you can actually deglove somebody's arms, supposedly,
Oh
by doing
no,
sticky
no, no,
hands
no,
on
no,
somebody and then pulling it off by using cutting
no,
hand on their
no.
shoulder.
I do not want to hear any more about that. No. No.
So, a knife hand to the collarbone is an effective martial arts move if it can be delivered properly. James Kirk is not striking the collarbone. He's striking around the neck area.
Dumb idea.
Going after the carotid and the jugular. I mean, if you hit that and make a blood clot and it goes to the brain, at least that's something. But, what you should be going is after the collarbone, break that, collapse the arm. Suddenly they're rendered useless on that side of the body, pretty much.
Yeah, basically, he just has no idea how to fight.
No, he doesn't.
He does not.
Well, the axe handle punches too to the back. He's like, what are you even doing?
Yeah,
No, he
the
does a pretty good judo move, which is the head throw,
mm,
where he grabs the guy basically around the head and then does a little tumble thing and tosses him on the back. I mean, that is just standard judo jujutsu stuff.
yeah. He does manage to drop him into the grave and
Mhm.
uh get a big boulder to fall on him.
Yeah, because yeah, Mitchell's trying to go after Kirk by dropping boulders on him, and it loosens another one that Kirk is able to shoot, and then the boulder falls on Mitchell and smooshes him like a bug. Like an
Yep.
ant. Oh, before that, Mitchell got weakened because what's her name? Banar?
Daner.
Daner. Daner sounds like an the fuck's the blue aliens called? Andorians. Sounds like
Mm.
an Andorian name. Danar. Anyhow, yeah, Danar and Mitchell, well, Elizabeth. Elizabeth and
And it's
Mitchell.
Daner, not Danar.
Daner, Daner,
Daner.
Daner, Daner.
Daner.
So unusual last name. Elizabeth and Mitchell have a little psychic zap fight where they turn each other red
Mm.
as they zap each other, and they both weaken. Of course, Elizabeth dies from it, but yeah,
She
Mitchell
wasn't
gets
fully God
weakened.
yet.
Yep, enough to be beat up by Kirk Fu and then smooshed like a bug just as Mitchell was getting his powers back. He
Yeah.
could telekinesis himself out of having a boulder fall on top of him.
Seems weird.
Yep.
Seems convenient for the plot.
Yeah, yeah, Kirk had to be the big hero.
Yeah, that's a theme going through all of Kirk appearances.
And of course, even in this old Christmas jumper, it gets torn, so you see some of his chest because that's a thing.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, his Christmas jumper is going to get torn. He probably tore it himself.
Yep.
Yeah, and so they that's the end of the gods.
And fuck off back to the ship.
They fuck off back to the ship and head on out of there. At least they did get the engines working, and the bridge got cleaned up, and the hot girl can now just drool over James
James T.
without
Kirk.
worrying about somebody else watching her
Yep.
do that. So,
Hmm. Her conveniently standing behind Kirk, so one boobs in frame the whole time.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's his quote unquote
Yeoman.
yeoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically his personal
Yeoman
assistant.
Smith.
Yeoman Smith.
How
His
was your
personal.
dictation? That's an old 9 to 5 joke there.
It is.
How come over here and take my dictation?
Oh my God. That movie.
Yep.
Three absolute beasts of women.
Hmm. And Dabney
Yeah.
Coleman.
And Dabney Coleman
Hmm.
being the bad boss.
Being an asshole, which he was superb at.
Yep.
So yeah.
He's it's funny.
Comedic legend.
He actually was really good at doing both good and bad characters.
Yeah. War games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
War games. Oh my God, what was the name of that one?
I don't know.
The one where he was an airplane pilot and his kid what had a really big imagination
Oh,
and
was this Cloak and Dagger?
yes, thank you. That's it. Yes,
The
Cloak and Dagger.
the Dungeons and Dragons kind of knockoff thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's a weird movie.
It is a weird movie. It's a very weird movie. These two kids, because he's got a little friend, just riding the bus alone all day
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shit. It's
Well,
like
hell, it was
that's
the
what we did in
80s.
the 80s. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we did in the 80s.
Yeah.
So
Heck, I used to
anyway,
walk down to the mall sometimes. And that was the Ogden Mall, not Newgate.
holy shit, that's a
Yeah.
long walk, baby,
Hmm. Yeah.
from Washington Terrace.
Yep.
So yeah, um, even though that this was shown out of airing order, it's a pretty solid pilot.
It's a solid episode. It's odd when you compare it to the rest of the series because the uniforms are different. We get
Yeah.
Shouty Spock. The treatment of women thing, that was the 60s. I mean, if you look at Mad Men, that's just the way women were treated. And I know they were trying to be progressive, but the women thing was still not there.
Hmm.
And that was Roddenberry. It was created by him, and the treatment of women was still a Roddenberry thing. I mean, even Daner saying that women in professional fields overcompensate by not being as romantic or seductive as closing them off like emotionally. And so that's why she was a walking refrigerator. It's like, where's this coming from? This doesn't
Yeah.
have to be a thing.
No, that's weird. That's weird. In any case, it was actually the pilot episode that got aired. And the thing is that because they showed it out of order, it made the other two episodes before it seem weird.
Yeah, because they're in the proper uniforms, and this one they're not. And
It's
so it
just
seems
yeah.
like you should have done this one first and then introduce the newer episode or newer uniforms later.
Yeah, it's just weird. And that the thing is that's been happening on television for decades.
Maybe it was the
And
winter months on the Enterprise.
yeah, there you go. It was a little bit cold out. So
Yeah.
they they had their heavy jumpers on.
It's the Hoth version of the Star Trek characters.
Despite the fact that the ship is completely climate controlled.
They're on the edge of the galaxy. It gets a bit nippy.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, do you have anything else you want to say about this episode, babe?
I liked Yeoman Smith a lot. I want one. Um,
Uh, rude.
hey, you can want who you want.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I'm sure you want a Heine, so
I
yeah,
have
see?
I have a list.
Yeah, you have a list. I'm welcome to have my own list, and I wouldn't mind a Yeoman Smith, to be honest with you.
She was a pert little thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her face. She had good face.
She had good face. I liked her better than Daner's face.
Yeah, Daner, I mean, they cast her for a reason. She has a more severe look, and it works. I think, she's a
Oh
more
yeah.
experienced actor, I would
Hmm.
assume. So, they got her for that. And also she's more imposing for being as tall as she is. So there's many reasons why Daner was Daner and Yeoman Smith is Yeoman Smith, but I
Well,
wouldn't
and
mind a Yeoman Smith.
Smith is younger,
Yep.
and she like her face was flawless,
And
you
she was
know.
cute, it wasn't like one of these like bombshell, glamour model looks.
Yeah.
She had cute. She reminded me a bit of Melissa Joan Hart, a bit. That
Mm,
kind of face.
yeah.
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 Kind of
Still a
girl next
very,
door-ish kind of thing,
very pleasant
which
face.
I appreciate. Um, Shouty Spock, Silent Zulu in blue.
He
Yeah,
does have
this
lines.
does he have lines in this? I didn't notice
Yeah.
them.
He's when they're all around that big conference table,
Oh, he got a few
and
words in.
he's sitting
Right,
there in blue and talking like he's in science and
right.
medical.
Oh, he's got to put in for a different job.
Yeah,
And then he got to be on the helm.
Scotty was still an engineer.
Yep,
So,
Scotty was Scotty. So, right out the bat, just doing the Scott thing.
yep.
So, being charming and boisterous and confident engineer.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
Scott.
yeah, solid episode. So, yeah.
Yeah, probably one of the better pilots that a science fiction show has had. Probably just a really good pilot overall.
Yeah, it's a solid episode 1 that ends up being episode 3 and sometimes 4, depending on if people put in other episodes.
Yep.
So
So there
it
you
it
go.
all gets very confusing. That and we had to watch this on Paramount Plus because it wasn't on Amazon because I guess
Not anymore.
deals.
Yeah, because of
Supposedly you could
fascism.
watch it on Pluto, but I think with ads.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
So if
So,
you want free streaming and still watch your Star Trek, I think it's on Pluto.
yeah, there you go.
So
Well, still
yeah.
want your original series. I don't know if they've done that to the other series.
I've heard an ad for Pluto Television and it sounded like they pretty much have Star Trek locked
Yeah,
in,
I'm
but I
not
don't know
saying
how
that.
much of it.
I'm talking about Paramount on Amazon.
Oh, right. Yeah. And this was the remastered version with the flashier special effects. So we get like a shot of the nebula behind them, and then you turn to the other point of view, and there's no nebula in sight,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing.
Ship
Which
looked
can,
pretty.
yeah, the ship looked pretty, but it can kind of take you out of it when you're bouncing back and forth between
Yeah,
shinier special effects and standard of the time special effects. But I do
indeed.
appreciate every once in a while they'll drive past a red star.
Yeah. So there we go. The actual pilot episode of Star Trek, the one that started it all, even though it was third.
Yep.
And yeah, I didn't expect that we'd land on that one this soon, but here we
Well,
are.
yeah, I mean, random is random, so that's
Yeah.
kind of why we went with this other program is because before we just kept landing in the middle because I think it was going for the median.
Yeah, that's
And
not
really, we
random.
want we want true random. We want to roll a 1
Yeah.
as likely as we are to roll a 378 or whatever.
Yes, indeed. So there you go, folks. Now it's time to find out what we are doing next.
What we're doing next is 120.
120. Ooh, that sounds like Next Generation to me.
That does sound like Next Generation.
Let me get to the spreadsheet. I pulled it up and then it disappeared.
Sounds like early Next Generation.
120. 120. Okay, here we go. Yep, it is TNG season 1, episode 16, Too Short a Season.
Too short a season. What a
I
odd name for an episode.
I have no idea what episode that is. There are some that I can recognize by their episode title. This is not one of them.
Too short a season. What a
Yeah,
weird name for it's almost meta. Like maybe they
it
had
is.
episodes taken away from the run and this was a way for the writer to get a dig in. It's too short a season.
Yeah,
Tell
well
the producers it's too short a season.
the thing is that this season had 26 episodes. I wouldn't call that
Yeah.
short.
And 16 is over halfway through.
Yeah,
So too short a season.
I'm gonna
What
look
a
it up real
very
quick.
unusual
I
name.
want to know.
Dan would know. Oh yeah, did you think Dan?
I will. I forgot to do my stuff at the beginning.
Well, you have been sick.
Yeah.
I mean, she just woke up from a nap to do this.
I did. I've not been well. I'm still not well. But wanted to do this. Okay, yeah. Looking even at this picture. I still don't remember this one. Let's see. Let's say this. The USS Enterprise D has been sent to Persephone 5 to confer with Admiral Mark Jameson. Starfleet received a subspace transmission from Karnas, the governor of Morden 4, 2 days previously. In it, he says that terrorists have taken the Federation ambassador Hawkins and his staff hostage. They want to talk to a Federation negotiator. So naturally,
Oh.
Picard is going to be going up
So
there.
it's the negotiator
Yeah,
version of Star Trek.
Yeah, but the thing is that there's been more than one negotiator in an episode of Star Trek Next Generation.
I
So
wonder how close this fell to the movie The Negotiator. Wasn't that Denzel Washington?
I
I
don't
want to say it
remember.
was.
Probably.
And yeah.
Anyway, thanks, Memory Alpha. So there we go. That's the one that we are doing next. Now, the stuff that I forgot to say at the beginning, as
Right.
always, thank you, Dan, for letting us use your spreadsheet. You are an angel, and I adore you.
You float like a feather in a
Yep.
beautiful world.
Yep. I wish I was special.
So
You're
fucking
so fucking special.
But I'm a creep, Dan. I'm a weirdo.
I'm a weirdo.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Sorry, guys. We can't help it. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Dan. Also, fuck ICE and fight fascism. If you can get to a protest on June 14th, do it. And
Wow, that's
yeah.
awfully close to Juneteenth.
Yeah, well, it's also somebody's birthday, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically, let's all come together and just
And
take
buy
care
the
of each
world
other.
a Coke.
Buy the world of Coke, and just
And sing
help
in
each other.
harmony.
Let's
Yep.
help each other out. We're all human. Doesn't matter what color we are.
Yeah, let's
Doesn't matter
be
what
the
gender
Star
we
Trek
are.
future we want to see in the world.
Yes, let's be the Star Trek future we want to see in the world. Let's do it. All right. And shout out to Patrick, who's still alive in Minnesota. So glad you're still with us, Patrick, because
Go Vikings!
this, yeah, Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota's been a shit show for some time because of ice. Yeah, so I love you, Patrick. And yeah, thank you guys for bothering to listen to our ramblings.
Yes, this nonsense. And
We-
now
we-
that Greatest Trek has gone independent, we're a Star Trek podcast without ads that you don't have to pay for. So that's kind of nice. Well, even when they were with Maximum Fun, you'd still get ads.
Yeah, we don't do ads. We're not getting any
We
money
don't.
out of this.
Yep.
We do it for the love of doing it.
Do it for the love of the game.
And I'm also doing it so that Dave will have an encyclopedic knowledge of Star Trek.
Which
I'm just kidding.
I'm already going to forget that it's Daner.
Yeah, I know.
It's like it's like an Australian saying Dana. Daner.
Daner.
Good day, Daner.
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 Daner. Okay, anyway.
Where are you going? Denver?
Dinva.
Where? Denver.
Okay. No. It was Dinva.
Denver.
That was New Zealand. That
Right.
was not Australia.
Ah.
That was New
Denver.
Zealand. Dinva.
Denver. Where are you going? Denver. And of course, because New Zealand with the upspeak. Denver.
Yeah, and I understood what this young woman was saying, and everybody else was like, "What?" And I'm like, "She said Denver."
Yep.
Anyway, so there you go. TNG next week, season 1, which is a little rough.
Yeah, the beardless Riker.
Yeah, I love Bearded Riker. Bearded Riker is the best. But Jonathan Frakes, period, is just one of the best people on the planet. I'm here to say it. So there you are. That's your homework. And take care of each other. And we love you. And thank you for sticking with us. And we'll see you. Well, we won't see you. We'll talk to you. We'll talk at you next week.
Yeah, find me at DJ Little Dave places.
I like
Goodbye.
Bye.